Right. Hello everybody, this is Teresa Croyd at the Dorothy Pico Nature Center. Today we have a fun little craft for you to make. We are going to make a paper bag bird puppet. This is one that somebody made for us a while ago that kind of looks a little bit like a cardinal. So we're going to show you the materials that you need, and then we'll assemble it together and we'll give you that list of materials and items that you can use at home to make your very own. So first of all, you're gonna need a paper bag of your choice of color. If you only have the brown paper bag or white and you want it to be a fun color, you can use paint, markers, or crayons, or whatever else you have to color that bag into a fun, different color. You can try and make your bird like a bird you can find outside, or you can create your own. You're going to need some different construction paper or colored paper of whatever you have at home so that you can cut those out and make them into your beak and feet for your bird. And of course, your bird is definitely going to need some eyes. You're going to need some Google eyes, or maybe you want to just make your own by cutting out a paper. And you may have remember seeing my bird, of course, had some fun feathers on the top of his head. So many birds have these fun little feathers that stick up on their head like a little crown. So if you don't have any feathers, you can make your own by cutting them out of your construction paper. And of course, do not forget your scissors and glue. You may need to have mom or dad help you cutting things out. You can also use tape if you don't have any glue at home. We do have this available. We'll post it if you need a template for your beak, wings, feet. It's supposed to be a little feather tuft on the top, and there's even some eyes if you don't have any Google eyes at home and you just want to cut these out. We'll have that available for you. One of the birds that we have been seeing a lot around the Nature Center lately is called a Scarlet Tanager. It has a bright red body with black wings, black feet, and kind of a grayish beak. So, and my bag might not look very red, but it is red. So we're gonna go ahead and assemble our bird. And the first thing I'm gonna do is glue on the wings. And I just put a little bit along the side there. And I like to put them in between so that when my puppet is all together, he can flap. The summer and the Scarlet Tanager, those are two different kinds of birds. The summer tanager is all red, and the Scarlet Tanager has those black wings. We've been watching them at our feeders the last couple of weeks. They've been eating the suet along with the woodpeckers and goldfinches. We're gonna go ahead and give him a beak now. Again, just a little bit of glue on part of there. And I'm gonna put that on the open part of my paper bag so my bird can talk once he's all together. And he's looking a little silly without any eyes. So we'll put some eyes on there. The Scarlet Tanager does like to eat insects, as well as the suet that we can find. They like to sing and hide in the treetops. There we go. He looks a little better now. You can see he's gonna need some feet so he can perch. And it's your choice. You can put your feet on the front of the bag, on the back. Whatever you decide to do is fine because it's your bird. You can have fun with it. So I'm gonna glue mine here on the front. And like I said, I like those fun feathers. You can't be a bird without feathers, so I'm gonna give him some feathers on the back of his head. I'm gonna stick those on. What do you think? Does he need more? Maybe we'll give him one more feather up there. So you can create your bird, like I said, after one that you might see at your feeders at home, like a blue jay or a robin. Or you can be imaginative and create your own bird. A little bit more about the Scarlet Tanagers. Like I mentioned, the males or the boys are bright red with those black wings and tail. And they can be really hard to find despite their bright colors because they love to hide way up in the canopy of the trees, way up in the leaves. So sometimes they can be pretty hard to find. They kind of have a yellowish green and dark winged girls, so they don't look anything alike. The girls are completely different looking and even harder to spot because they blend in with the leaves much better. So in the fall, they go to spend the winter in South America and then come back here in the spring. Okay, as the tanagers arrive here in the spring, they like to spend a lot of their time up in the wide leaves of deciduous trees, such as the oaks that we have around the nature center. And they love to eat lots of insects, but will also eat suet, like we put out for the woodpeckers, and different types of fruit, especially on their migration. So you can look for them at your feeders if you put those things out. They also like to breed and make their nests in those deciduous trees, and they like to put them way high up, about 20 to 30 feet above the ground, and will use twigs, weeds, and grass for their nest, which the female makes. Sometimes that's different in birds. Sometimes the male makes the nest and sometimes the female does. They'll line the inside of their nest with fine grass and rootlets. And they usually lay 2 to 4, maybe 5 eggs that are pale blue-green with spots of brown or reddish brown, usually concentrated on one end of the egg itself. And both parents will feed the nestlings, and the young will leave the nest about 10 to 15 days after hatching. We hope that you can look for these and many other birds outside in your backyard, or you can take a trip to the nature center or another park near you to find more birds. Hope you enjoyed this and have fun creating fun nature crafts.